best of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong. There are places I remember all my life, though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. And these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. Though I know I'll never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them. In my life, I love you more. In my life, I love you more.
We met in June of 2001. A friend of mine, my friend Chris, thank you Chris, invited me to go snorkeling with him and Clyde on Friday night after work. So I got home and Chris called me and he's like, oh, I'm not going. And I was so bummed because I was totally excited to go snorkeling up in La Jolla with the leopard sharks. So he's like, well, just go ahead and call Clyde, he'll go with you. So I called Clyde, hey, you know, this is Liz, remember me? We kind of knew each other just from being around in the same circles, but we had never actually hung out together.
We went up together to La Jolla and went snorkeling with the leopard sharks and saw a lot of cool stuff.
We go in the water, it's freezing cold and the visibility is like 5 feet, which was completely freaking me out because I had never been in water that murky and there's so many fish and the leopard sharks and like all these guitar fish, all kinds of stuff. But he just kind of stayed close to me and made me feel really calm and comfortable even though I was kind of nervous.
It was the first I got to get to know her really, besides just saying hi, I'm Clyde, and meeting through friends. She was very nice. We ended up being very compatible that day.
When we were on the way back, I really wanted to go out to dinner. And then so I was like, wow, I'm really hungry. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm hungry. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm really hungry. And he's like, yeah, I'm hungry, but he wouldn't ask me. So then I thought, well, I'll talk about restaurant, you know, what type of food. And then I started talking about sushi and he's like, oh, I love sushi. And I'm like, wow, sushi sounds good right now. He still doesn't ask me out. So finally we got back to my apartment.
It wasn't that many times.
Yes, it was.
It was not.
We got back to my apartment and I was like, would you like to go out and get some sushi? And he was like, oh yeah, totally, let's go. So we had a really good time.
Getting to know each other and what each other was doing and what we were about. And it was fun. We had a good time.
It was a lot of fun. Pretty much inseparable after that.